Right, one of my favourite jobs, not, putting together BSA Bantam B175 forks. I think they're a rotten design. I've had lots of trouble in the past, but having taken them all apart again, and I'm putting on a load of new bits, new stanchions. This is the old stanchion I've got here. I'm going to try and make a real good job at this time. And there's a couple of things, missions I made last time that obviously led to me having problems. So more or less shooting myself in the foot. Right, really important things about this type of seal. In here you have a little ring there that goes around inside. That's for this O-ring to go inside. You've got to get the right ones. You get various universal kits and you think, yeah, that'll be okay. No, it won't. So the other thing I left out, to my mortal shame, last time, was this spacer. Now this is really, really important, because this tiny little area here is all that O-ring seals on. That edge there, make sure you take a bit of wet and dry and really make sure that edge is rounded. If you can feel any sharpness on this edge, it'll cut that O-ring to pieces. So, spacer in first. That goes in like so. Then you put your O-ring. Spacer first, O-ring second. So you put that in that little groove. Then you put your top bushes. Always replace your bushes. I know they're expensive. 4 of them, they're about 40 quid. So £10 each. Do it. The whole thing is your stanchion's got to be kept central within these seals. If they're not central, they can't seal. It can't be allowed to do its job. So obviously I'll pretend I've put this O-ring in first. When you put this bush in, so you've got the top edge here, so that goes down, you've got to put it in and you have to wiggle it gently with a circular motion. Bit of oil on it. Make sure you do that. Don't try and force it down, hammer it down or push it down. You'll just guillotine that seal again, that deadly seal. Once that's on, that'll be kept more or less in place by that O-ring. And then that goes on there, like that. So that's your top bearing surface. Here's your bottom one. You can see it's got a little bit of a lip inside there. So I've put the nylon guide on there that actually works as partially as a damper, covers these holes. That goes on there. Like so. Then you've got your little seal, bottom. That screws in there. Keeps the whole lot on. Okay, and then obviously the whole lot goes into your outer stanchion. Like I say, that spacer in there and that O-ring. Basically, what I've done, I've measured. I've got a little bit of, see if I can find it. Oh yeah. As you can see, I'm well prepared for this video. And basically, what I've done is I've measured down inside there to the centre of the seal, so I know exactly how far this has got to screw down onto this stanchion. And as you can see, it doesn't quite go. Quite often you'll see these bikes and they'll have a couple of threads underneath where this screws down, so that goes onto there, and you'll see there'll be a couple of threads like that left over. So that's where they've been assembled correctly. I thought, oh well, it doesn't go down, it must be jammed. No, it's not. It's spaced correctly. You actually want the centre of that O-ring smack on that this little bit of plain land here, and hopefully that should seal. I mean, some people put thread sealant on. Yeah, you can do, but you'll never ever get these things back off again. I mean, I bought a new pair. They're sort of £80, and I don't really want to do that again. But they're fiendishly hard to come off. I've made myself a special tool as well for putting them back on. I've got a big spanner picked up from an auto jumble, flattened the edges, drilled it down, and put a couple of tapped it and put a couple of Allen keys Allen bolts in to act like a, to do up the seal holder. Well, I hope that's been useful to you. Learn from my mistakes, and there were many, and good luck with yours.